Well, I didn't have any pain. What I had was very heavy bleeding. It left me severely anemic. And I had actually thought that I was just getting older and it was just sort of kind of getting older stuff. And as it turned out, that was not the case. I had a fibroid about the size of a small cantaloupe, I think. More than one, that was the biggest one. I wasn't able to leave the house because I had to change my pad every half an hour. I was wearing a tampon and a pad and I had to change them both every half an hour. I couldn't sleep through the night. I pretty much gave up on having nice sheets or nice underwear. My husband and I tried to get pregnant for about a year right in the middle of all this, and it didn't work. I went to my HMO. My doctor told me I was not a candidate for the embolization because my fibroid was too big. So he wanted to do a myomectomy, which is a surgical procedure where they go in and cut it out. He was very excited about doing it, and he actually told me it's no fun for the patient, but it's a lot of fun for us doctors because we get to cut out an icky fibroid. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want the surgery. So he told me there was a risk of hysterectomy, and I haven't had a child yet, so I didn't want to take that risk. I began researching and I found the Fibroid Treatment Collective. I met Dr. McLucas, and he told me that I was a candidate for embolization, and they scheduled me that day. I think it was like 2 weeks later they had me in, and that was another thing at my HMO. When they scheduled me for my surgery, it was like 6 months later or something like that. After the procedure, I came home to recover, and about 2 weeks later I was able to get back to my normal activities. I was able to go hiking with my dogs and all the stuff outdoors that I like to do. The only way you can tell that I had the embolization at all is if I were to point it out to you. It's a scar about the size of my fingernail. My insurance didn't pay for very much of it, but the people here at the Fibroid Treatment Collective have been really understanding and have really worked with me. They set up a payment plan with me, and they've been great. The impact since I've had the procedure has been great. The Dr. McLucas told me that my fibroids had shrunk when I saw him about 4 months ago. And my periods have gone back to normal, and things seem pretty good. My thoughts on fibroids is, if anyone has gotten the recommendation to have a hysterectomy or a myomectomy, is to definitely get a second opinion from someone who specializes in embolization, because perhaps their doctors might not be as familiar with the procedure as Dr. McLucas, who does it very frequently. Any kind of major surgery or invasive thing like that, I would always get a second opinion.